Listen, I get this in the comment section of, the videos I do about Atlanta. People always say, man, that's all you got to talk about is Atlanta. Or they'll say something like, oh man, he's looking for a come up. And this is the reason why he keeps on talking about Atlanta. Or the next thing they'll say is that I'm not talented and, I'm riding the wave and I'm talking about a black city, and I'm down on my own people and this and that and so forth. And it's crazy to me, straight up, I'm just going to be real with y'all, throughout the whole video. It's not like I haven't been real with y'all in the past, but I'm just saying I'm going to keep it like really, really real on this one. And the fact remains is this. Once you stop Atlanta from doing the coonery buffoonery. In other words, if Atlanta doesn't give me anything to talk about, I won't have anything to say. It's real talk. Until then, I'm going to continue to talk about Atlanta. I just am. And if you have a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you. Unsubscribe? That's the best thing I can tell you. Other than that, my people keep on going down here in search for whatever dreams that they're trying to fulfill. And I have to forewarn them that most people that chase after their dreams going down to Atlanta, they're going to get the shock of their lives. And it's just that plain and simple. I've never seen so many men and women on perks, doing lean, just overall drugs.
Hold up now. I think this is I'm getting too high. Hold on, sweet baby Jesus, you asked for this. No. Hold up now. Hold up. I'm having regrets.
Like I've seen in Atlanta. It's real talk. And I know what you all are going to say. You know what I'm saying? People do drugs everywhere. But not one isolated area with a bunch of black folks there. It's just unheard of. I've never seen the amount of homelessness that I saw in Atlanta. Straight up. And I'm not talking about your typical homeless people. I'm talking about aggressive homeless people.
No. Nope. About to walk away. Rolling away. Yes. About to roll away. I'm about to roll away. No. No. We're done. We're done.
Ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious?
It's real talk. Down there, religion, of course, is big. You have these mega churches. What I call these pastors that are prophets trying to make a profit. Here you are, you giving them your 10%. You giving them, whatever money that they ask you for. You putting it in that bowl or whatever they use to, to collect that money. And what they're doing in return? Buying cars, jets, houses, jewelry.
I need to stop talking and just show you my jewelry. Look at that, on my scalp. On my scalp, yo. Pretty Ricky, hold on for a second. Pretty Ricky, roll up. You know what I'm saying? So.
And it just bugs me out, man. It bugs me out. And let me tell you, some of you ladies out there, or some of you ladies, women, that coming from other states and want to move down there to Atlanta, thinking that you're gonna get into decent relationship, well, I'm gonna go ahead and bust your bubble real quick. The first thing is the women outweigh the men 18-1. Outnumber the men, 18-1. Right? That's the first thing. The second thing is there are quite a few men down there, and I'm not knocking anyone's sexuality. You do what you want to do. But you don't have to do it on the DL, or rather down low. So you have a good amount of men that are down there on the DL. And if they're not on the DL, let me tell you something. I've bumped into these guys quite a few times in LA Fitness, you know what I'm saying? You know, or just, you know, out in the open. They don't necessarily have to be built. They just got the little gift of gab. And, you know, they'll lure you in. They'll wind up living with you, draining you and taking you off for all your money. And you'll keep on forgiving them until it gets to the point when you say no. All bets are off. It's final.
You're crazy. You're high. You're drunk. You still in those narcotics. Those same antics.
Come on, Annie Mae. Please, Annie Mae.
Get your stuff. Get out.
Damn. Is it like that, Annie Mae?
It's just like that. Do you recall? I'm about to call your probation officer. Well, I'm gonna call Miss Lucinda. I'm gonna call Lucinda, and she's gonna come over here, and she's gonna ask me what's going on, and I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna give her a picture of you. Let me take a picture.
No. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of your house, Annie Mae. I'm leaving.
Get to stepping. You're not moving fast enough. Get all your stuff.
I'm weak. I gotta take a nap before I leave.
You don't need to take a nap before you leave. You know who you better call? You better call Tyrone.
It's like that,
and tell him to come on and help you get your shit.
You gonna go Erykah Badu on me, Annie Mae?
Get out.
In other words, what I'm trying to explain to you is that there's no point in you going down there looking for that one, your soulmate, or should I say a relationship. Real talk. I could go on with this. And this is the point that I'm trying to make. If you all want me to stop talking about Atlanta, I want you to do two things, straight up. And the first one I already mentioned. The first thing is, tell Atlanta to stop it with the coonery buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? The violence, the robberies, and all the above. Stop giving me enough content to make the videos that I'm making. That's the first thing. And the second thing is tell people to stop being interested in moving to Atlanta. You know, all I do is just follow you all's lead. And I'm telling you, what's trending, at least on my channel, is Atlanta. And if I gotta, work my magic, because of course, my channel is not dedicated to Atlanta. My channel is dedicated to the people. But if I gotta do this, like when your mom, you got sick, you had a cold, and you didn't like taking cough medicine or any type of medicine, pills, Tylenol and all of that stuff. You know what your moms would do? She'll break it up, crush it up, or pour the cough syrup inside the orange juice. That's exactly what I'm doing. If I gotta talk about Atlanta, in order to get through to my people, and subliminally give y'all messages in between, drop knowledge in between, that's what I have to do. This is a new day and time. And you gotta work it the way that you can. You gotta get in where you fit in. That plain and simple. We're living in the world of entertainment. And if you can't entertain a person, then guess what? They don't want to hear what you have to say. And I have something to say. You know what I'm saying? There are things that are going to happen or occur in the near future that black people have to be aware of. And let's just say black people just don't want to change, make any type of changes, whether it's dealing with their health, whether it's dealing with relationships, whether it's dealing with their careers, at least you can give them the information, the knowledge. And you know what I'm saying? They'll be able to determine whether they want to utilize it or not. Straight up. That's the least thing that we can do. If we have the information or the knowledge that is in our best interest as a collective, as a race of people that are going through what we're going through in America, the least thing that we could do is spread the word. That's it. And no, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, I'm not, one of these street scholars. I'm not here to save the world. I don't have the Jesus Christ ideology and all of that. I don't have any of that. I don't. The only thing that I want to do is just give my people the heads up, to let them know what's going on, what's happening. We used to do that, specifically in our music. But now we strayed away from that. And, people seem to think like this is some, concept that like people such as myself and others have came up with. No, we've been giving people information and knowledge. Been doing it. It's just that like now, man, this generation doesn't have it. We had in the 90s, I hate talking about it like that because it sounds like an old head, but it is what it is. In the 90s, we had conscious rap. We had black leaders that stood for something. We had organizations such as the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? The 5% Nation, or the Nation of Gods and Goddesses. The conscious community was somewhat decent back then. Now it's all about making money. That's what it's about. Using black folks. We have the nerve to talk about how white people are. But we never mention, or talk about how black people are. Because we never hold black people accountable for anything. Now our own people will rat us out and sell us out. We hold no type of loyalty to one another. And this is the reason why we're in the situation that we're in. But that's all I want to do. I just want to be that beacon of light. You know what I'm saying? I just want to illuminate the hearts and the minds of the people. Or should I say enlighten the hearts and the minds of the people. That's it. A job that we've been doing throughout centuries and hands of time. That's it. We got to look out for one another. I mean, if we don't, then who is the question. And I know I get this in the comment section all the time. Oh man, you trying to kick knowledge and this and that and so forth and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's corny. Like, that, yo, seriously, we living in a different world, in a different day and time nowadays. We're living in a bizarre world where things have turned upside down. So when you care about people, that's a bad thing to do. When you tell the truth, that's a bad thing to do. When you give the people knowledge, that's a bad thing to do. But what's so bad about it? Especially when I'm giving it to you for free. If you go to these white universities or colleges, I'll even go to say the HBCUs, the historically black college universities, they're going to charge you for it. Here I am kicking knowledge that you can utilize, that you can use. You can apply the information and knowledge that I've given you to your everyday life. But I'm the bad guy. Because all I do is talk about Atlanta. Which bugs me out, man. Straight up. I mean, crucify me. Because I'm trying to put my people on up, put my people up the game. And this is pretty much the only way I can do it. Straight up. If Atlanta has to be that sacrificial lamb, and I have to continue to talk about Atlanta every now and then, you know what I'm saying? And throw in that message in between me talking about Atlanta to, you know what I'm saying? Give my people the information and knowledge, then it is what it is. Real talk. So I know some of you all that look at my videos at a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I put out a video, I know, like, some of you all haven't commented. Yo, wondering, I don't know how to, say it, but I want to ask him, why is he, like, really putting out a lot of Atlanta videos? Well, those Atlanta videos get views. And it is my platform. Don't get it twisted. My platform was already growing prior to the Atlanta videos. You understand? But it helps me reach more and more people. And that's the reason why I make the Atlanta videos. Now, taking heed, I don't just spontaneously put them out. I'm telling you, like, something has to happen in order for me to talk about Atlanta. Other than that, I'm not going to just get up here and just make up some shit. Now, that's doing a disservice to Atlanta. And I'm not gonna be biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my personal opinions about Atlanta. I had a bad experience in Atlanta. You understand? But I'm not gonna let that curve my decision making. Like, if there are good things, and there are good things that happen in Atlanta. If good things go on in Atlanta, I'm gonna mention it, as well as the bad ones. But I'm here to tell you, you know what I'm saying? While I lived there, and since I've been going, I can tell you, like, the cons outweigh the pros. Plain and simple. So yeah, man, I just want to forewarn people. I don't want anyone, to get caught up like I did. I went down there and, you know what I'm saying, like, I know I'm going to say some old head shit right about now. I went down there and Flavor Flav said, don't believe the hype. Well, guess what? I believe the hype. I went down there and, don't lie, it wasn't what it turned out to be. And hey, it's only right. It's only right for me to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? And talk about what goes on in Atlanta. For those that are interested in going down there, they can be able to make their final decision. Well, damn, Langston told me this, and that, so forth, and blah, 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 blah. And then this happened, and that happened, and this happened. Okay. Well, aside from all the rest of the stuff that I heard about Atlanta, I'm still moving down there. Hey, it's your choice. But at least you know now. So yeah, man, I just wanted to clear that up, I'm not going to be making Atlanta videos back to back. But if a story comes my way and I feel as though that it needs to be, talked about, I'm going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And in between that, while I'm talking about whatever happened in Atlanta, I'm going to throw in that positive message. Straight up. And I know some of you all are like, oh man, I thought you was going to be on this positive thing, for the new year. And I am. The positive thing is telling you, we're talking about reality. And that's another thing. Why is it that, like I said, we're living in bizarre world. Things are turned upside down. So now when I talk about reality, it's negative. And you can't win. It is what it is. I'm not going to stop being me. I'm going to do what I have to do. You don't like it? Hey, it is what it is. You know where the door is at. Or should I say, you know where the party is at. You know where the block party is at. You can get blocked or you could just unsubscribe. It's just that plain and simple. Other than that, my name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video. Peace.